there, so are you ready to fight today? Well, we're talking about fighting the good fight, and our action word today is the word strive. Strive as in contend. Strive as in insist. Strive as in demand. Yes, we are demanding that we see the good of this land and we rid ourselves of everything that challenges what we believe is good for this land, what we know is good for this land. Our action word is strive, and even though it sounds negative, really I need for you to understand that the act of conflict can actually be very healthy if it is seen in the right perspective. And this happens when people in conflict are able to differentiate between the issue and the persons involved. It actually makes a lot of sense and causes the contenders to display mutual respect for one another and to preserve the relationships. So we can actually fight the good fight. Striving for a greater good becomes honorable. You have heard it said, life is war. Contending for your life requires mastery of the opposition. Insisting on your rights, what belongs to you, requires information and knowledge of them. So learn. Learn all that must so that you can know what belongs to you, and then insist on the full load of blessings that you're entitled to. Never settle for the mediocre. Demand for justice. Demand for equality, and that means you must come to equity with clean hands. Be fair. Demanding for change means we must become a measure, a standard of what change looks like. And when people look at us, they can see the change we stand for. So let's mirror this change. There are, however, some class of people who have come to understand that the battle has already been won in Christ Jesus, and this fraction merely needs to establish their victory if only they know how. So let's join them. Wherever you are in the fight for your life, don't forget to love your neighbor as yourself. Make great effort. That is our offensive. And as we speak words of affirmation, we will eat the fruit thereof. Strive with all you've got. Know your enemy. Negativism, corruption, mediocrity, illiteracy, laziness, celebrating wealth over honor and integrity. Overwhelm and resist with speed and suddenness, and we must waste no time. Do all you must now. Let's control the dynamics. We won't allow our mind to waver. We're going to stay focused. We're going to hit where it hurts the opposition, and we'll totally be intolerant of corruption. We'll talk about it with one voice. We'll defeat it totally. We will be ahead of this game. Always remind yourself that God is interested in you winning, and so you have the advantage. Maintain your confession. Create a sense of urgency. Have a strong desire. Be organized. Let everyone in your world know what you're heading to, and that you are the head and the commander of your life. For the Lord is your rock, and so do not allow anyone to speak into your life if they are not going to help you to get to the next level of your destiny. In fact, all those who are not going to participate in turning things around for us in this nation should at least please keep quiet, so that those of us who are creative with our words will see results faster. Move fast on your decisions. Move fast on every decision you've made, because ideas fly in the air. Before you know it, someone else is already doing what you thought was an exclusive, brilliant idea. Encourage others to be involved. Let's all get involved. Don't allow people to predict you. Be creative. Appreciate what you have. Start with it. Don't complain about what you don't have. Study. Study current affairs, current trends. Be well informed. Build up a reputation that people can respect. And then, as you strive, reposition. That is a great strategy. See, there's nothing wrong with making mistakes. Let's all learn from mistakes and use them as stepping stones, and then we launch higher. We launch higher, we launch fast. And if we have to retreat in the face of challenges, it is definitely not a sign of weakness. You see, by resisting the temptation to respond to an aggressor, we buy ourselves time. Valuable time to recover, valuable time to think and to gain perspective. And sometimes you can accomplish a lot by doing nothing. And while you do nothing, meditating on the word, speaking forth, declaring, creating, using your words to create your world. Yes, together we will strive. We will strive for the unity of this nation, and we will win.